Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the original Loretta Brown Show, radio to open the heart, heal the soul, and awaken the consciousness. Ta-da! That's right. We're going to have a great show today because my special guest is me. That's right. Is that a good way to start out?
It was tough to probably land that scheduling just right, huh?
It was, because
a lot going on for her.
Me was busy.
Me was busy.
She was really busy.
So, real fast, we have Eric Crema, who is one of our employees here and former, program director and so forth like that. He actually interviewed himself.
Oh,
literally, for one of it was a bit for a couple of years ago. He really goes, "So, Eric, how are you today?" "Well, I'm doing very well." And he went back and forth in voices. So, are we going to expect that today?
I was kind of along that line.
You were thinking about it?
Now I see that I'm following a great show. So yeah.
So you could be literally interviewed by the mouth.
I could see.
So Loretta will be interviewed by the mouth.
Loretta will be interviewed by the mouth today.
And this is not me, by the way.
That's not me.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, so here's my other voice. Yeah. Okay.
But you've got to stay in character.
I got it.
That's the tough
I do.
part.
That's the tough part.
We'll work.
Well, I got alter egos.
So
we've decided who my alter ego was. So anyway, not to give away all my secrets. You'll have to just keep listening to find out. That's what you'll have to do. Anyway, I am dedicating the show today to my listeners, which is all of you. And many of you have sent me questions, believe it or not. And I'm going to take the time to answer them on the air today, as well as share a special story that was requested by one of my listeners. And so you're going to want to stay tuned. While all that's going on, this is, ta-da, your opportunity to call in and get a live angel message or a live psychic reading on the air from me. And the number's 425-373-5527 or 1-888-298-5569. And I am available. Like I said, it's just me today. And so it is your opportunity to maybe get an answer to that question that's sort of been hanging around in your conscious awareness. I am the owner of Reiki Oasis, located right here in the greater Seattle area. And I'm always, always grateful that I'm so blessed to be able to do something I love all the time, which is to help people. And it is, I guess it's why I'm here, as well as to be the mouth with a Great Benini. That's right. So I'm listener supported. I want to thank my patrons on Patreon. That's hard to say. My patrons on Patreon. And you can find me at patreon.com/The Loretta Brown Show. And there's lots of good things for those of you that support my show. And once again, a big thank you to Indigo Hawk, my amazing webmaster, for all the work that he's doing. My scheduler is online. You can schedule appointments as well as workshops at schedule.reikioasis.com. Now, tomorrow night, I have something special coming up. As all of you are aware, tomorrow is Inauguration Day. So I'm hosting an online meditation for the evening of Inauguration Day that I'm calling Moving from Fear to Love. And this will be a beautiful and powerful meditation designed to help you let go of your fear, if you have any, your anxiety, and literally shift your vibration to one of peacefulness and love. It seemed like an appropriate time for me to reach out to the community and begin to offer things that will help bring us all together. So regardless of your political views or what your belief systems are or whatever, the meditation is open to anyone because you can participate anywhere you are on the planet. And the event is listed on my facebook.com/Reiki Oasis page, and you can click on the link to get tickets through Eventbrite. Once you get that ticket, you can just send me a little email and I'll send you the link to the meditation, or I will find you and send it to you. This Saturday, we have Temple of the Divine Feminine with women, and that workshop is for by invitation only. So if you want to know more about that, please send me an email at info@reikioasis.com. And I also have a really great workshop coming up on Saturday, January 28th on how to talk to your guides and angels. And this is a really popular workshop, as you can imagine. What would it be like if at any given moment you could just sort of tap up, like to those guys up there, to God, to divine, to the angels, just tap up, a little phone call, and say, hey, should I go right or go left? And you could actually find a way to connect with your own higher guidance. Because isn't that what we really want to do in this life? You know, there's so much going on out there, we can easily get pulled down into sort of what I call the dark swirls of things. And the challenge, I think, is to help keep our vibration high. When we resonate at a high vibration, we naturally attract higher vibrational events to us. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. It's one of the questions that one of my listeners sent in to me. So as far as the sky and the events of this week, which is January 15th to the 21st, I want to remind each of you that we all agreed to be here at this time on the planet. Yeah, we did at some level. And the Grand Cross and the full moon of last week have moved on. But 3 legs of that Grand Cross are creating a cardinal T-square formation, which has us pulled in 3 different directions instead of 4. I think that sounds better. Anyway, this will continue to be effective until late April. And this will affect people who have planets in the middle to the late degrees of cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. This T-square might make it difficult for us to be free of old ways in a self-empowering manner while at the same time be in a meaningful relationship. Or it might be difficult to break down and release old security structures and still be fair-minded and balanced. So we're being pulled in different directions. And it's challenging to stay centered when that happens. You can, I think, relate that to your life. It's best not to try too hard when that happens, because the more you struggle, the more you're going to struggle. That's kind of the way it is. So instead, if you can, do the best you can to surrender to the process and trust in yourself and the universe that you somehow are going in the right direction. Now, all planets are going direct until February 6th when Jupiter goes retrograde. And all planets direct is a somewhat rare occurrence, and it also suggests we're moving forward into new beginnings. And I think of new beginnings like taking a trip in the car, right? Like, hey, we're going to get in the car and we're going to go do this trip. And sometimes you have an idea of where you're going to go. But then, well, there's traffic, or you ran out of gas, or there's a flat tire, or the kids have to go to the bathroom, you know, those sorts of things. So new beginnings can be challenging, exciting, and they can be great. On a global scale, the inauguration of Donald Trump is happening tomorrow, January 20th. And on the next day, there is a Million Woman March on Washington, D.C., as well as on state capitals and cities around the country. So this new era shows us a huge division between different cultures and ways of life in the United States and also in the greater world. I do believe we're about to go through a huge storm that's going to shake things up in a big way. Storms are not necessarily good or bad, they're just storms. So this storm will clear the way for the age of Aquarius. For humanity, it may separate the wheat from the chaff in an evolutionary process. It will open portals for more light to shine through so we can have a world of diversity within unity, a world run by love and truth, and a knowing that the universe is a place inside each of us that has all the dots connected in greater meaning. So we were born to be alive at this important time in human evolution on planet Earth. So the very best thing I can tell you, the best advice I can give you, is find your role and your place in it and trust the soul's process. You didn't make a mistake by coming here. You really didn't. And the truth is, we need you. We need every single one of you. And we need your light. We need your love. We need your creativity, and we just need you, your gifts. That's what it's all about. So there's the, as I say, my look into the sky for the week. And I like to look at the influences of the sky because there's a lot of energy there. And then I'm always reminded that no matter what, we are greater than the stars, and we are the ones that are navigating our own lives by sometimes looking at those stars and adjusting our paths just a little bit. If you just tuned in, this is Loretta Brown, and I'm my own guest today along with you, the listeners. And if you want to call into the show, I am taking calls for a live angel message or psychic reading, or maybe just a question about Reiki or energy medicine. And the number is 425-373-5527 or 1-888-298-5569. I was just trying to change the tonality of my voice.
That was you as a host giving out the information, not you interviewing the other side of it. So
that's right.
When since we are kind of in a little interviewing situation,
we are.
When do you remember the day you're like, I want to do radio?
Wow. I think I did that as a little girl, honestly. Didn't quite get into radio that soon. But let me put it this way. When I was a little girl, everything was a microphone. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. A lot of kids, they sang to everything.
Yeah, everything was
Brushes,
I had a couple of things going on.
Hair dryers.
Yeah. The microphone, or
Lego
I was
pieces.
always on stage, right?
Right.
Yeah, I was into, like theater for a while, too. Yeah.
A thespian.
Uh-huh.
Right.
That's right. And then the other thing was I had a chalkboard. We had this old green chalkboard, and I wanted to teach.
Oh.
So I dragged my little brother along and the stuffed animals and teach him whatever I wanted.
Nice.
I know. And the third thing was, well, actually, there were 4 things, Benny. Man, that was a lot. The third thing was the piano, because I crawled up the leg of the piano to learn to walk. And the fourth thing was that I would put price stickers on everything.
Nice. Wow.
I don't know what to say. But the radio thing, I was trying to think how many years I've been on the radio. Maybe 5 now, maybe even longer, because I was on, Chat with Women before this,
right.
And I was on the Dr. Pat show before that. And so, yeah, probably like that.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool. I do remember mine, and thank you, callers, for holding. We'll get to your calls in just a second. I just had to put them on hold real fast. Since
oh, yeah.
I do it all here. I remember sitting in my room, gosh, it was probably like 80, 83, 84, like 6 or 7. And I remember having the radio on in my bedroom, and I think it was just a clock radio type thing. And I started listening to the music. And then before it was just background noise. And then finally, just the song that was on, I remember it was, I'm pretty sure, it was kind of had a little funky riff to it, but it was, Walk the Dinosaur.
Oh, yeah.
With George Clinton.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll pull it up here at the break so we can hear it.
Yeah, please do.
I heard that and was like, wow, that is a really, really cool song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did they get that there? And then just the wheels started turning. Meanwhile, I'm still playing with my Legos, still working it all out. And that's probably when I got the bug, like officially, like my first sound mind of knowing I really want to know what it takes to be in radio or on or around it. And here I am.
Wow.
I know, right?
Yep.
It's pretty sweet.
I love that story. I really do.
So
yeah, I really do.
Cool.
I think that, a lot of people come to me and they'll say, what's my destiny? Why am I supposed to be here? And I quite often will say to them, what did you love to do as a kid? What'd you dream about? Right? And sometimes we've waited too long, but I just think it's fantastic. So the Great Benini, here he is. He's on my show. Woohoo!
And I was way off on the date, by the way. 88 was when that song came out.
Oh, is that right?
Nah, it's okay.
That's cool.
It was around that time. I was
in
so
the 80s.
young. I was definitely under 10. I was around there. So
yeah.
But that was probably when I got
Well, I had big hair and shoulder pads in the 80s, so I
So did my sister.
I know. We all looked the same.
We always called you ladies Care Bear hair.
Yeah.
Because they have that little piece in the front that you stick straight out.
That is exactly
I'm
right.
in middle school, and I couldn't see around y'all. I don't know how you guys did it. Like, the higher the hair, I think you had a higher presence in class.
Well, it was a lot of work because you see I have straight hair, right?
Right.
Let's not go into that. Anyway.
Our flashback right there.
That's right.
Cool.
So,
let's do one call before our first break. We'll take Ann calling in from Bellevue. Hello, Ann.
Hi.
Hi, Ann. You're on the Loretta Brown Show. How are you?
Hi. Great. Thank you. How are you?
Great. Thanks for calling in, and thanks for holding so long.
Sure.
What can I do for you this morning?
So I was wondering if you can look into see if there is any past life that is getting in my way right now.
Okay, hang on just a second. Let me check the guides because the first thing that came through, and of course I don't know what's going on in your life, and also because it's public radio, I'll be a little generalized. Is that all right with you?
Yes,
okay.
of course.
All right.
Thanks.
So they're showing me an incident, and let me see if I can pinpoint when this life would have been. I'm going to say it's more like Middle Ages, maybe around the 1700s, somewhere in there. And there is someone, you're walking along the street, and what they're showing me is that it's kind of a bad life, and someone attacks you from behind and causes damage to your body. And they're saying the reason they're showing this to you is because there's some sort of this image alone, without going into the whole life, is like something pulling you back, something stopping the flow, right? Mm-hmm. And it's keeping you from, that energy is reaching across to this life, and it's kind of holding you back a little bit, as though you're wanting to move forward into something, or there's a fear there, there's an anxiety, as though something really is pulling you back. Does that make any sense to you?
I think so, yeah. I think it does.
Yeah. So let me ask them, how can we clear that? They're going to do a little bit of a clearing on you while I'm talking to you right now. And just take a couple of long, deep breaths and just exhaling. And whenever we have something that's sort of like pulling our energy backwards, we want to make sure that it's almost like they're saying turn around, which sounds funny. But there is an energy from the future and an energy from the past. And you're kind of in the middle of a timeline. And so you want to do something that brings your attention forward. Now, I think sometimes just the idea of looking forward or looking up into the sunlight, like the sun is just above you, slightly in front of you, will help you begin to shift that focus and turn you around in your body so that you're faced forward. And the question for you is, if there was something that you were excited about that's coming up, what might that be?
Should I say that now? I have something.
Good. Then they say, do your best to look forward to it and allow the energies of what you're going toward to pull you forward, and it'll kind of bring you back into balance. There's more to it than that. Obviously, that's a little oversimplified. But it will give you, as they say, a step in the right direction.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, great.
Yeah, and hang on just a second. I'm going to pull a card for you because they said to do that.
Thank you.
And I have my angel cards here this morning. I don't always have them, but I happen to have them with me. And the card I pulled for you is your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. And it says that whatever that you've asked for, that you need to clearly hear, see, feel, and know that divine guidance is there with you and you are being guided.
Okay.
And that might give you just that little extra breath of fresh air, that little groundedness, that centeredness that will help you stand straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, does that help you?
Great. Yeah, it sure does. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for calling in. It was great to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks, Ann. If you'd like to join us on the original Loretta Brown show, you may. It's 425-373-5527, 425-373-5527, or 888-298-5569. Toll free. Gotta love toll free.
It's toll free,
I know.
and it's a free little mini reading.
Mini reading.
That's right.
Shall we be right back with more?
Okay.
All right.
I love it.
I'll walk the
Dinosaur. That's right. Yeah. I love that.
Prehistoric music at its best.
It is. It's the best. It's the best. If you're just tuning in, this is the Loretta Brown Show, and I'm here with my wonderful producer, Benny. And we were talking before the break about when did we know that we wanted to be in radio?
That was my first question, of course, because you're interviewing yourself today, so
That's
I figured
right.
that'd be a good one there. So
That's right. I love that. Yeah, he helped me answer that question. That's right. Which means probably always. Yeah. Anyway, we're taking callers today. This is a live show. It is your opportunity to be my guest on the show and get a live angel message or a psychic reading, or ask me a question about Reiki or energy medicine. And I think we've got...
Be like the Walt Disney. Be our guest, dear. Be our guest. Bill French. Oh, you want to be a guest on right now?
Be our guest.
Loretta Brown Show.
Loretta Brown Show. That's
Let's
right.
go. Let's do this. Deborah from Renton. Deborah. Hello, Deborah. Deborah. Are you with me, Deborah?
Hello, good morning.
Deborah. This is the crazy Loretta Brown Show this morning. We're just trying to lighten it up.
No, I'm delighted. It's wonderful to hear laughter. Thank you.
Yeah, we do need it, don't we?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Laughter
my
is the best
goodness.
medicine.
Oh, thank goodness.
So thank you
Ooh.
for taking my call. And thank you really for the laughter. I really need to hear that.
Oh, good. Well, that must be, I believe in synchronicity.
Yes.
Totally believe in it. And the angels make it happen. And here we are. So, Deborah, what can I do for you?
Well, I wanted to get an angel reading and or a psychic reading. I'm working on building a business that's also based on helping people. And I go back and forth between being very motivated and getting out there and doing the things I need to, and then just getting very down and depressed looking at what's going on. And I don't think I'm going to turn the television on at all tomorrow.
Good idea. Good idea. You can join my meditation tomorrow night. Go check it out. Anyway, so the guides are, they landed right on top of it with this comment right here. There is an awful lot of activation of energies right now. Lots. And I don't know if you believe in past lives or not, but
Yeah.
many of us light workers, us healers and woo-woo people, right?
Yeah.
I call us
I'm there.
loving people, right? We have been in situations in past lives where we have been in danger by stepping out as beings of the light. Yes, healers, as herbalists, as doctors, as, so forth. And so their message to you is very, very loud. You and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe.
Thank you.
And it went right in. I could feel it with you. So when we're talking about, I want to do this beautiful work on the planet and I want to step out, but I don't know what's going on out there. Is this a good world or a bad world? Bring yourself back center. And your comment, I'm not going to watch on TV, is actually appropriate, We want to live in a world where there's only so much negativity that we can really be around without it starting to activate us and suck us down. So do your best to focus on things that are light. I think laughter is the best medicine. And if we can laugh every day, it helps lighten us up, lift us up, and it changes our vibration and our point of attraction of vibration. So you want to surround yourself with that. They're also saying that there's a balance for you between the practicalities or of the organization of the business, like I call it the square part of life, where you have to, what is this business? What's the name of it? Where's my bank account? What's my accounting? What am I going to, where's, so forth, that sort of thing. As opposed to the part of it that just makes your heart sing when you're doing what it is you do, which you do very, very well. So they just say, we actually need you. We need you. We need you to shine. We need you to laugh and be out there. So does that help you at all?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I just needed to hear that, I think, and thank you about being safe and knowing that what I'm doing is needed also adds motivation to keep me doing and moving forward.
It really is. And for other people listening, sometimes we say, oh my goodness, there's so many people doing this thing, right? Believe me, there's millions of people out there, and you have already contracted at some level with the souls that want to come to you that can truly benefit from what you do. And when we hold back our gifts, we're actually denying those souls their blessing from us. And we're denying ourselves from the blessing we receive by sharing that with others. So kind of look at it like that. This is your destiny. This is the song of your heart. This is what will not only make you sing, but it will make everyone around you sing. And why it's so harmonious, and we're talking music, I have no idea, but there's just
musical also. That's why.
Oh, good, because I'm like, there's music in the air here.
Oh yeah.
Anytime
Always.
there's music, by the way, and I play the piano. Anytime there's music, angels come. They do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good time to take orb pictures.
Okay.
Ground yourself, center yourself, and ask for protection and guidance. And exhale all that old stuff. That's some previous life. That's not now.
Okay.
That is not now. That's right. Okay? And let me know if I can help you in any way.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Blessings
and
to you.
I'll look for the connection on the online thing you're going to do tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds great. Blessings to you, Deborah. Bye now.
Thanks very much, Deborah. Very much. I get to my French accent again. I don't know why I jumped into it all of a sudden. I feel like I need to do the rest of the show. I kind of want to do the rest of the show that way.
I do too. I want to get my French accent going on.
You want to get your French accent?
I want to get my French. I can't do that. I'm going to work on it.
Oh yes.
I am telling you, I can do this accent.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. See, I don't have the Indian master down yet, but I will stick with French.
I love India. I've been there lots, and I'm part French. You'd think I'd be good with the French thing.
Yeah. So what's up with that?
Right. We weren't permitted to speak it. No. I just made that up.
It is okay.
Okay.
How about we go to our next caller?
Okay.
All right, our caller for Melissa from Kirkland. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
She's like, what have I called into?
I'm sorry. Hi, Melissa. You're on the Loretta Brown Show. We were just being a little silly this morning. Thank you for calling in.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm having trouble actually hearing you, and I could hear you perfect a second ago.
Interesting. All right, well, I'll work on it here. Just go ahead and shoot off your question to Loretta first.
I just wanted a general reading. There's a lot going on, so.
Yeah, there is a lot going on. Let me just take a look here. The first thing that the guides are showing me is that they are creating a bubble of protection around you. And I'm looking at the erratic energy that is on the outside of that bubble. So the very first message to you is that they are protecting you and guarding you. There apparently looks to me like there is some kind of a battle going on outside that bubble. And I have to tell you that when there's something going on outside, like when I'm inside my house and all of a sudden there's sirens and all kinds of stuff outside, it alarms me a little bit, and I run to the window to find out what's going on, right? And so they're just saying that to understand, I think this is their message very powerfully, they're doing a lot of work for you right now. And part of that is preparing the way for changes that are coming up. So I don't know if you have some big decisions you've got to make, or there's some sort of erratic energy around you. But make sure that you do lots of breathing and centering and grounding, and expand your energy field a little bit so it's not so close to your body. The way to do that, you just take a deep breath, and as you exhale, just imagine that this bubble around you is just going up and out and around. We actually have the ability to adjust our energy field in the front of us and behind us, right, left, and up and down, to where we position it right where we need it to be so that we can breathe a little easier. Does that help you?
Yeah, there is. I made a big decision. Well, I've made the decision many times, but I actually told a lot of people. Now, I told the people that needed to know yesterday.
Okay.
I've been very weighted down by things that I don't want to be part of.
So keep breathing. Remember that there's the inside of your energy field and there's the outside. And there's a boundary between that. And so they're saying just take a deep breath into your energy field. I call it the bubble, the aura, the bubble around you. It's a bubble of protection. And as you exhale, expand it, which will kind of shove them off a little bit, their energies. And then put your shields up. Anybody has the right to put their shields up on the outside of their energy field. And if you just consciously intend it, believe it or not, it actually strengthens that energy field. And then just realize that your guides and angels are doing a lot of the work on the outside of that. On the inside, breathe in beautiful light, breathe in peacefulness, breathe in beauty, and lighten up. So that means push your energy field up above your head. Shove it up. Because whenever we feel burdened down, we're collapsing in a little bit. So laughter, water, looking at something beautiful, moving your thoughts to something of a happier nature will all help. What were you going to say, honey?
That is very true. I said last night that, man, I need to lighten up and laugh. This is silly.
So that must be why we were laughing when you called in, because there's that synchronicity. So find something that brings you joy and sort of extract your energy from where you've been. Let it work itself out.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. And by the way, do you like flowers?
I love flowers. I love anything with nature.
They say you need to get yourself some flowers.
All right.
Gift to the self. Like, here's some flowers. You did a really good thing. You stood up for yourself, did what you need to do. Get yourself some flowers and just enjoy their beauty.
Okay.
Yeah. See? Isn't that great? Got, marching orders from the angels to go buy flowers. I think, I like that. I like it a lot. Anyway, blessings to you. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Melissa, so much for calling in. And 425-373-5527 is the number for the show today.
That's
the
right.
Original Loretta Brown Show. Should we take one more little quick break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Be right back with more.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. It took me a while to get back on. I was walking like an Egyptian.
Well, I was going through prehistoric times with dinosaur. Then I figured I'd go up to the, a little more of a current period.
More of a current.
Bring us up to speed a little bit on the date.
I love walking like an Egyptian. I love Egypt. Been there lots of times, and used to live in the Middle East. Yeah, part of the secrets of the mysterious mouth. Shh. That's right. Anyway, this is the Loretta Brown Show. We're having a lot of fun this morning, trying to lighten it up on the day before the inauguration.
I think that's what it is.
It is.
I really think
comic
you found
relief.
it.
That's it. That's what we're doing. We're taking callers. We're answering questions, and maybe next time I'll interview myself.
I'm not a puppet. I'm not a puppet. Not a puppet.
That's right. You can find out more about me, Loretta Brown, at ReikiOasis.com. I am having a wonderful meditation tomorrow evening. You can find out more about that at Facebook.com/ReikiOasis. And there's a notification there. You can get tickets for that through Eventbrite. It is an online event. It costs $20 to be part of the meditation that will move you from fear to love. And it's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's take some more callers. What do you say?
Sure, done and done. We'll take Eli calling in from Fedway.
Where's
Hello.
your French accent?
Oh, I do. Eli, you need to help me with my French accent.
Don't quit your day job, baby.
Yeah, there you go. So, I do it, right?
Whoa, the brutal truth.
I'll see you later.
Hi, Eli. This is Loretta. You're on the Loretta Brown Show. Thanks for calling in, and thanks for putting up with our nonsense. What can I help you with?
Hi. Well, thank you. I am going to retire on March 1st. And I wanted to know, is my money plans going to work out the way I think they are? And the second part to the question is after I retire, is the business plan that I'm putting together going to work out?
Okay, let's take a look at that. So March 1st, by the way, the very first, your guides are funny. The very first thing was suddenly party tutors and confetti. So I think this is a good thing. I would say so. Money issues always, let's take a look at that. Money is going to be all right. All right. You're going to be okay with your money. It looks to me like you've set up some kind of retirement pension. You're going to receive something. And you're going to be okay. They're saying it's not like you're a millionaire, right? But you're going to be okay. And I'm also seeing some kind of information here about there's a word I don't use very often. It's called prudent. Do you know what prudent means?
Sure.
I think they're saying being prudent with your money. In other words, be wise with it, right? So
Right.
I think that fits in with what I'm reading from your energy field. The other part of your question is, so let me be more solid on that because they're going and getting information while I'm kind of stuttering around here. They say actually feel very well grounded, feel sure, feel safe, and know that your needs are taken care of. All right? So that's kind of a big load off of you. The next part has to do with a business that you're starting. So let me get into the energy of this business.
Actually, I already do the business,
okay,
but I'm going to really expand it.
Okay, because I was that's why I was hesitating because I was going, it looks to me like you've got this going on already. So let's take a look at the expansion. This is a great year for expansion. And they're saying that you need to kind of ride the wave of what's going to be happening here economically and globally and expand it sooner rather than later. So don't be afraid to kind of step out there and really make it happen. They're kind of pushing you a little bit. So I don't know if you've been holding back or if you've just been waiting to retire. But don't be afraid to get out there. They're saying that whatever it is that you're doing is something that people need. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they say get on it.
All right.
That sounds kind of forceful. So also be sure to ask them for help, and they are helping you already. But I think that you're gonna improve your economic situation, as well as they say have a lot of fun. Whatever it is you're doing, have fun.
All right. That's great. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, Eli, thanks you for calling us. We appreciate it very much.
I really like that accent. It's helping me.
It sounds really like just a really terrible.
I hope we're not.
rough.
We're just rough.
Like I'm really trying because I really am trying.
You really are trying. Yeah, it goes along with the facial hair action.
Oh, yeah.
It works. It works.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Viva la French Revolution! I have no idea. Calla from Edmonds, she's up. Calla, hello.
Hi,
Good morning, Loretta.
Good morning, Calla. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I got a job now just recently, and the next step is to find a place to live. And I'm looking in the North End because I'm working in Edmonds.
Oh.
And so I'd like you to kind of see if you can zero in kind of on an area for me. And address would be great. Kidding.
Okay, it was funny because before you said Edmonds, they yelled Edmonds. Have you looked in the Edmonds area?
I am.
Okay, well, they're saying, look in, they're kind of, let me look at a map here. They're circling areas from Shoreline up through Edmonds. My goodness, they're taking me down. I think you're going to find a place in Edmonds.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, look there.
And can you tell about when?
That's another question.
Yeah, sorry.
Hang on just a second, because they were still taking me down into Edmonds. I feel the energy of it. By the way, this move and whatever it is you're doing is going to enhance your energy like some kind of beautiful way. You already have such lovely energy, but this is going to be really great. And I can feel the water. I can see it. Sort of like sunlight sparkling on the water there. So now I lost what you asked me.
The time frame.
Time frame, yeah.
Time frame. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. It's going to be soon. They're saying 1 to 3 months.
Okay.
Very soon.
Cool.
Okay, so go find it.
And,
go ahead.
Then is there just like a general reading you can do for me, angel reading?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got my angel cards. Let me just draw a card for you. They're saying the card I drew for you was self-respect. And that's such a beautiful card. I think that the whole thing about self-respect is loving yourself. And when we respect ourselves, we also permit ourselves to receive the goodness that life is ready to give us. And it's very possible that it's not that you haven't respected yourself or others, but this is a deeper sense of self. So they're wanting you to look inside yourself and from that place to begin to grow outwards. I really think that whatever it is, you've got some kind of gifts in there. I'm not sure you're using them, but you've got angels all around you. You've got this beautiful, sparkly energy. And I think that your mere presence brings grace. It's graceful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your time, Loretta.
Appreciate you calling in, honey. You brought
Yes.
your sweetness to the radio today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Have a great day.
Okay. Bye now.
Thanks, Carla, so much. And if you move to Edmonds, you find some French cuisine for me. I come down. We have lunch together. Oh, so nice. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
All right. That'd be a take from Cisco.
Yes.
Our local
That's right.
Gardening with Cisco talent. He's a great guy, by the way.
Amazing.
He's so much fun. Like I've been in on stage with him and
Have
around
you
it.
really?
He is an amazing guy. He's so much fun and so just intelligent, obviously, with gardening around the Pacific Northwest and so forth, and keeping things going and alive and happy. And he loves his ooh la las.
He's a very alive person.
Mm-hmm, totally.
Yeah, his energy is just so alive, and doesn't matter his age. He's just very, very filled with vitality and life.
That's the way we have to enjoy it, right?
Colorful. Colorful.
All right.
That's right.
Up next, let's Teresa from Bellevue. Hello. No, from Bremerton. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Teresa.
Bremerton.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi there, Teresa. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're on the air with Loretta Brown. What can I do for you?
I am looking to apply for another job that I used to do, kind of what I want to do, but there's potential roadblocks, so I just want to get a feel for what, if you see me moving ahead. I feel like I've been just like everybody else, walking through cement lately, where I want to move forward, but I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I get that. Is this job within the same company?
No.
Okay. So
well, yes, that I used to work, yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Your guides are saying, let me be with what they're saying because I have to decipher it. They're talking about what happens when we're slightly out of sync with life. Mm-hmm. When we're slightly out of sync with life, like you say, you feel like you're kind of trudging through heaviness or mud or something, like your legs just won't quite get there, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they're saying, let me just kind of be with, it's almost like it's an accumulation of heaviness, accumulation of just not being quite as happy as you could be, and it's just not quite there, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so it gets you into a position where you're really questioning, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? What should I be doing? And they sort of want you just to exhale all that if you can. Easier said.
Okay.
I'm laughing because I'm like, that's
That's a long exhale.
Yeah. It could be. And start to let all that go so that you have an idea that you're opening your mind and you're sort of dumping it out. And there's a fresh breeze blowing through there.
Okay.
And you're just like, let me just let go of this tightness because you're really tightening your, almost like a band around your head. Mm-hmm. And just relax that and start to let it go and let the energy start to flow. They say you're trying too hard to figure it out. And so if you allow yourself to know, then you're just simply going to go right back into alignment with self, which is going to take you to the new job.
Okay.
Because it'll lighten you up. See, you're just too heavy. Just too heavy.
I'm second guessing everything.
Yeah, you're just too heavy and you're worried and concerned like, oh my gosh, should I do this? What will happen if I go back? Will it be going back to something I didn't want to go back to? And yet blah, blah, blah. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're on the mouse on the treadwheel. And so they say just exhale all that. And what they really want you to do is have a little exercise with yourself where you list all of the reasons that you want to take this job. They'll apply for it, right? They're talking like you already have it. Okay, I'm just saying that. Just all the reasons why you want to take this job, and then just pause a minute, and then write down all the reasons why you might not want to have that job, and then take a look at that. And in your own right, it's going to reveal to you what is really concerning you.
Okay.
And then release anxiety around that.
Okay.
Focus on, release anxiety around that, because that's going to kind of help bring you back into alignment with your path, which you're actually on the path of what I call joy, which is interesting. So you're actually supposed to be having fun in this life, Teresa. In case you...
Well, I got that wrong.
There's still time. Don't give up. There's lots of time.
Okay, good.
Anyway, so they say go for it, but they're just tweaking you a little bit energetically so that you shift your vibration into one of lightness, of being, realizing there's something called non-attachment. And non-attachment doesn't mean that you don't care. It just means that you're asking exactly for what you want or something better. And then you're doing what you're required to do, and you let God and Divine do the rest.
Sounds perfect.
And then you accept what comes, because it is perfect for you. They love you very much, by the way. They're giving you a little love message. We love you very much. We think you're really awesome.
Oh, I'll work on that joy factor.
Yeah, they're like, go, 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 Teresa, go. Cheerleading squad.
Well, thank you so much. I needed the laughter, too, and the good guidance. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very loved. You're very blessed. And go forward. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, Teresa, thank you so much for calling. Hey, we got one more caller before we bring on. Let's bring on Anne from Walla Walla. You know French onion, says Walla Walla onion. French.
Yes, we do.
See, French onion.
Oh, my goodness, Walla Walla. I'm related to everybody in Walla Walla. Mm-hmm. We're probably related. Yeah. Anne, what can I do for you?
Well, Loretta, I am way over here away from sort of this hub of wonderful spiritual things going on, and finding myself yet again in my life feeling a bit isolated. And, why do I do this to myself, and is there a better place? How can I find a community and feel more supported in living the life that I live from this place of, spiritual knowledge?
Yeah.
And I feel like a freak, right?
In Walla Walla. Yeah. An onion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best advice is to, they're saying, create it. Begin to put your feelers out there. Where are other people like you in the area? Now, there's lots of online internet things that you can be connected with, but maybe there's other people like you that are feeling lost and out of place over there, and maybe you're the one to begin to create that connection. You're a very gifted person, very gifted, and you're also filled with love and light. When you start to feel yourself being isolated, that is the time to go out. It's very clear.
Okay.
Very, very clear. Does that help you at all? It's only short because we're short on time.
Right, yeah.
But,
do they say anything, as far as, I feel like I have to change my language in order to really do my work, but from this place.
There is a wisdom in knowing how to speak. For instance, I can say chakras and aura, or I can say energy field and balls of energy, right? And it just creates a little bit of a different energy. So instead of resisting where you're at, begin to embrace it and say, why am I here? What is this for me? And how can I be myself fully and still be wise? Okay?
And much better.
Yeah. You can send me an email at info@ReikiOasis.com. This is Loretta Brown. It's the original Loretta Brown Show with the Great Benini. We had fun today. I hope you're laughing. Be sure to keep laughing tomorrow.
That is right. Au revoir.